IPOB reveals why it's angry with Professor Akintoye. IPOB tackles Yoruba Nation leader Professor Akintoye for calling Nnamdi Kanu noisemaker during BBC interview. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has declared the leader of the Yoruba self-determination movement, Ilana Omodua, Professor Banji Akintoye, the enemy of its leader Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra struggle. According to a statement by its media and publicity secretary, Powerful, on Tuesday, IPOB said that Professor Akintoye, during his interview with the BBC, referred to Kanu as a noisemaker. Meanwhile, he showered praises on Kanu's Yoruba counterpart, Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. IPOB alleged that Akintoye was a paid agent who had been working with enemies of Kanu, including Tony Nnadi and Simon Ekpa, to discredit the IPOB's movement, adding that for Akintoye to refer to its leader as a noisemaker shows the level of hatred he, Akintoye, has for Kanu, IPOB stated. According to IPOB, he said, "We, the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, condemn the unguided statement from Professor Akintoye during his BBC interview, where he ignorantly referred to Kanu as a noisemaker while praising Sunday Igboho. It is unfortunate that this old man, who our leader and IPOB hold in high esteem, will stoop so low to speak like a Nigerian paid agent. Professor Akintoye should understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only man that put fear in the government of Nigeria. For him to refer to our leader as a noisemaker shows the level of hatred he has for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Professor Akintoye's boy, Sunday Igboho, and Yoruba agitators are making noise, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB are not. We are in a serious business in our quest for the restoration of Biafra. The old professor with Nigeria divide and rule mentality had been working with enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to discredit IPOB's movement. Paid agent Akintoye worked with Tony Nnadi on their irrelevant Lower Niger Republic or Congress project, or whatever name they called it, and woefully failed. IPOB further said, "More so, we want to state again that IPOB led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had nothing to do with the so-called Biafra government in exile. IPOB has never authorized anybody to form the Biafra government in exile while our leader is in DSS detention. We have said it before, and we wish to say it categorically again, that anybody forming government in exile is a criminal, and any day we catch him or her, their name will be sorry. Sponsors and initiators of government in exile are power-drunk people who want to displace Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and destroy the Biafra movement and our struggle for independence. We won't allow such to happen because we are the last line of defense against the enemies of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. IPOB is not a pushover, and anybody thinking he or she can be used to destroy IPOB should ask the Nigerian government how far. IPOB is a divine mandate from God Almighty, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, to restore Biafra freedom and sovereignty. At the end of this journey, the Biafra nation will emerge." A Nigerian man who supports the presidential candidate of Labour Party Peter Obi has dedicated an airplane to his campaign. This was made known by a pilot who took to Twitter to show off the next phase of promotional campaign for the ObiDatti movement. The pilot, known on Twitter as @MetalBed, shared a photo of the aircraft which had been designed with the word Obidient, which is what the supporters of Obi call themselves. It also contained images of the LP presidential candidate Peter Obi and his vice Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed. According to the pilot, the message he was sending to Nigeria is that the movement is being taken to the skies. Sharing a photo at MetalBed, he wrote, "We are taking this movement to the air." In a similar news, a Nigerian man simply known as Gershon had mounted a Labour Party LP flag on Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest mountain in Africa. He took to his Twitter page to make this known while sharing photos and videos from his daring expedition. According to Gershon, the historic hoisting was done on October 20, 2022, after over 10 hours of trekking, hiking, and climbing the mountain. He said that he traveled to Tanzania for the sole purpose of putting up the flag on October 20 to mark the anniversary of the Lekki shooting. He said that planting an LP flag on Kilimanjaro is its own contribution to the yearnings for a new Nigeria as general elections draw nearer. Gershon also said that there is no better place to announce the coming of a new nation